2 steps forward, 2 steps back. This work never ends.
These Covenant soldiers are not lions. They are insects. My poor brother. He's a good elder, but he has many responsibilities. He cannot hunt insects like his sister. I will return to him soon. You offered to help my brother. Will you help me as well? I'm tracking the Covenant leader. He ran from my blade before it could feed on his flesh. But another danger looms over our town. A monstrous orc and a treacherous storm mage. We slaughtered their troops, but they were too powerful to take down. Mijapa is tracking them to the east. Look for him if you think you can defeat these champions. Kill them. Make the ash safe again. I must find that insect, the lieutenant. When I catch him, I'll pluck his wings and watch him dance on his back. Fort Varrock sent a small group of troops to help Lukiel Uxith. They are good neighbors. The Covenant insects swarmed them before they reached town. We came across them while hunting for the lieutenant.
You do not want to cross me.
You're wet, and you stink. You have my reagents? I'll mix this and this. There. Now, to test it. Would you take this to my assistant? Oh, no. He's much too afraid of me. He's hiding behind the large mushrooms to the south. We call him Not So Quick. Just tell him I don't want him to drink it. Tell Not So Quick he shouldn't drink the elixir. I know. Trust me.
I can't talk. I have to concentrate on not being seen. If I can't see her, she can't see me. Really? She said that? Then my first reaction is to drink it. But she knows that's what I'll think, so I shouldn't. But I should do the opposite of that, so... Dry scales. I think I figured her out. Give it to me.
Ugh, disgusting.
I don't feel so good.
I wish I was off adventuring.
Quickly! How did it go? Was there a strong color change? Perhaps a strong smell? He'll get better. Here, smell this. Does it smell dangerous? No, of course not. It smells great. Your turn. You'll want to be out in the open, preferably in the exact center of town. Enjoy the experience. Remember, you want to drink it in the open. Otherwise, the experience might overwhelm you. Actually, it might still overwhelm you, but there you go.
Wasting time is an important part of life.
At least I'm getting something done. I must finish this.
What do you want? Help! The cat's after me!
Well, what did you see? Fascinating. That's not what I expected. Perhaps I should pick up an alchemical text or two, purely to augment my own talent, of course. Thank you. Swim swiftly.
Tell that stupid sweet to watch his back.
What?
Move now!
Step quietly, traveler. There's a mountain of an orc nearby. Ah, you've not seen him then. You should know a powerful mage fights at his side. Her spells make him incredibly powerful. In the ruins atop that bluff, follow this gorge to the east to reach him. If you are able to defeat the monster, I'll name you One Who Breaks Mountains.
What do you want? Mijapa mentioned that you fought a monstrous orc. This news is good. I wish it broke through my gloom. Pashriha has yet to return. My scales should be thickened with dread by now, but they are not. Yes, she was seen recently. Pashriha is like a storm, unpredictable and violent. I fear one day she will break. Southwest of here. Could you try to find her again? She worries me, but I must see to the town's defense.
I'm in the middle of something.
What?
Move to flank!
Man out!
Mourn for me, or they'll suspect I'm alive. I'm lying still on the ground. Don't worry. I just tried to eat an eel that's too large. I must remain here a moment until I can stand again, but I fear the Covenant's leader may escape. You are kind, one who stands over me. Could you stab his corpse with my dagger, the Mota Fang? I feel bad that my failure has denied Mota her chance to feast on his flesh.
Move now!
Has that insect been squashed? You have shown me I have much to learn. Mota Fang does not belong in my hands. I will train, so that someday these fingers will appreciate a similar blade. But Mota, she belongs to you now.
Like I'm getting much done here. I don't think I'll ever be done. Seem like I'm getting much done here. There's always more to do. There's always more to do. Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
Remember her name, the pretty one.
Hold. What's your business? In case you haven't noticed, friend, we're in the middle of a siege. Show us bones. It's good to see another competent fighter. General Thrainsson has dug into Fort Virak like a tick on a dog, and we're having a cursed hard time digging him out. The Covenant has taken Fort Virak and reinforced her walls. Strong Nord reinforcements are waiting for us in the rift, but this fort keeps them bottled up. Our catapults can't crack the walls, and they've repelled every attack so far. Garen Inderol is leading the charge. You can find him at the command tent west of here. Word is we've got General Thrainsson backed into a corner. May Kyne speed you. Split some Covenant skulls for me.
By the three. Good to see you again, my friend. My spies are telling me General Thrainsson sent most of his forces to Vivek's Antlers. He shouldn't have the strength to hold Fort Virak, but he's repelling our attacks. I think I know how he's doing this. I hope I'm wrong. You're the only one I trust to do this. Go to the front lines. This sounds gruesome, but I need you to inspect the bodies of Covenant troops after they fall. Look for anything, well, unusual, and be discreet. I don't want the troops to panic. Did you find anything suspicious? Now you can see why I had you investigate. I didn't want to panic my troops. After each day of fighting, we've allowed the enemy to collect their dead, out of respect. Thrainsson is raising them at night to face us again the next day. That old lizard, Wax, came to me with a plan to infiltrate the fort. I told her it was too risky. Now we're fighting a losing battle. It's time to take a risk. Walks in Ash and an elite squad are in the ruins under the fort. She'll explain the rest.
I've gathered some of our most skilled fighters here. We're poised to infiltrate the fort as soon as the way is open. You're the perfect fit for my plan, my friend. My grandsire was a powerful shaman. He passed down an ancient formula for an elixir that allows a traveler to walk in the other world between the living and the dead. It works on those who've become attuned to the realms beyond. You're different. You must know that. Not all of you is with us, yes? That makes you the perfect candidate for the elixir. Using the elixir, you can pass through the catacombs beneath Fort Virac. Find the door, open the way, and end this siege. Yes, drink it. Then you'll be able to go where we cannot. Of course, not all in the other world will welcome you. Contact with the Beyond could be unpleasant, so avoid any creatures you see there. Good luck. Like eels through seagrass, we're inside. Well done. As we speak, my troops are attacking the fort's main yard. We still have plenty of work to do. Without reinforcements, these troops won't last long. And I'm sure Thrainsson won't give up without a fight. The real battle has just begun. It's time to finish off General Thrainsson and his abominations. Then we can reclaim Fort Virac for the Pact. Holgun and Tanville have rallied the Nord and Dark Elf troops. They're just waiting for the signal that the gates are unbarred. After the gates are unbarred, look for Thrainsson in the fortress keep. We think he's holed up inside, studying his spellbooks. Blood for the Pact.
We'll meet you in the secured area. For the Pact!
Excellent work. Meet Walks in Ash and me when you're finished.
late. You've come too late. He's gone. That milk drinker was experimenting on us, turning us into fodder for his undead legion. He turned them. Turned me too. It's just a matter of time. Too late for me. Dying. Then I'll reanimate. Sarian's planning something. Some necromantic ritual. Got to stop him. Look, you've got to end us. Take a candle to the journals. Fire will do the rest. Go! If you want to help.
I've got to get out of here.
The yacht is secure. Once again, the Pact controls Fort Virak. Yet General Thrainsson still lives. Where is he? He has much to answer for.
That Covenant general is a monster! Thank you, soldier. We'll ensure the dead rest peacefully.
We can't let General Thrainsson finish his ritual. Garin and I are ready to dispel his wards.
Get ready for a fight, soldier. You'll face the dead. I don't know how he's doing it, but Thrainsson has transformed our warriors into undead slaves. Once the ward is down, enter the gate. Make your way to the keep and confront General Thrainsson. We'll join you as soon as we can.
The ward has been dispelled. Go find Thrainsson. We'll join you as soon as we've recovered our strength.
High Rock and Hammerfell! Glory for the Pact!
The courtyard is ours!
We've done it! The General is dead!
No! We must not fail. Not Garin! Not Garin! Daggerfall Covenant took my son!
Turnbull, no! The Coral Heart is too powerful.
No, Holden! The Covenant must pay!
Turnbull, what have you done? Shaw's bones. Turnbull's gone mad. I can't believe he took the Coral Heart. And Garen! Curse the fates. The wolves are circling, my friend. He's planning to use it to release Sadal, the second brother of Strife. We've got to stop him. All of Stonefalls will suffer if Turnbull exploits the tormented spire. We've got to keep the pack together. We must preserve the alliance we've spent blood and men to forge. I'm wounded, curse it, but I'll try to answer any questions you have. Sadal is the second greater brother of Strife. We put Balrith back into his cage at Ash Mountain, but his ancient fiery brother still lurks in the heart of the tormented spire. We can't allow Turnbull to let that monster out. Another one of these cursed Morrowind volcanoes. Like Ash Mountain, they made the spire into a mystic prison to hold a brother of Strife. It's south of Virak, just beyond the town of Kraganmore. It's a bastion of House Drez, and their Grandmaster is the only one with access to the mountain. The spire has a mystic veil that stops anyone from wandering to the top. To get to the spire, we'll have to deal with the Drez. Garen is why. He was Turnbull's only child. For all the medals and honors he received during the war, I think raising Garen gave him the most pride. Losing Garen to the Covenant broke Turnbull. I think he snapped.
Dark elves are not very funny.
Surely we can compromise on the matter.
Remember, Grand Master, the urgency
What
of
in
our business.
oblivion is the meaning of this? Who are you? What gives you the... Oh, the hero of Fort Virac. Honor to you and your house. What brings a hero of the Pact to Kraganmore? On most days I'd be honored to welcome you to my city. Today, however, important matters distract me. I'm sorry, but the Indoril Vanguard demands my attention. Please, speak to my seneschal, Danu Farn. She may be able to help you.
Quickly, friend. Over here. Caution, stranger. Speak quietly, lest one of the Vanguard hear us. Tarnvil Indoril and his Vanguard stopped here on the way to the Tormented Spire. At first, the Grandmaster refused Tarnvil access to the mountain. Then Tarnvil snapped. He ordered his Vanguard to take the Grandmaster's son hostage. Tarnvil has lost control. He must be stopped, but first, the Grandmaster needs help. Nadra Slaw upstairs will know more. Go, and good luck.
Honor to you and your house. What can I do for you? No, we'll need to take the information from the Vanguard. As I see it, you have two options. You could sneak into their barracks here in town, or you could assault their camp. You'll need a disguise to appear as one of the Vanguard. The sentry at the door is turning everyone else away. Once inside, try to stay out of sight. Speak to Kasha. I hear she might have what you're looking for. The Vanguard set up camp east of town. When Tarnvil went to the spire, he took most of his troops with him. Those left behind won't like someone just wandering in. They're spoiling for a fight. Excellent. What have you decided? Pasha's just outside, selling her wares near the manor wall. Once you've found what we're looking for, get back here and report to Danu. She'll know what to do. Of course, I'll tell you anything I can. Tarnvil Indoril left them behind after his talk with Grandmaster Drez. Our Grandmaster is the only one who can grant access to Tormented Spire. He must have agreed. Tarnvil went that way. It's an ancient site of blood, magic, and power. Sadal, the brother of Strife, is held prisoner there. We think Tarnvil wants to use the Coral Heart to free Sadal. He would unleash the monster on the Daggerfall Covenant. Each great house has its sphere of influence. Would you begrudge the Hlalu their merchant contracts? House Drez has done much to help civilize the less fortunate races. And besides, we are now forbidden to enslave our pact allies.
You
You call yourselves
You come to buy from this one, yes? Grandmaster gives a special license to sell and trade. Many fine wares. Perhaps. Can't remember. Kasha is a loyal servant and doesn't wish harm to come to House Drez.
Sewer did they dredge you idiots out of?
Press that line!
You come to buy from... Perhaps. Can't remember. A kind gift removes suspicion. You come for a package for the great House Drez, yes? Here it is.
What do you want, soldier? Right, right. Come on in.
My scales are dry with disappointment. You are correct. The Dark Elves of Kraganmore do not swim in the River of Humor. I came here to delve into a nearby tomb, but the soldiers prevent my entry. I heard a whisper of a sacred Dark Elf performance. Those who performed it splashed in the River of Humor, and the Dark Elves laughed. If you tread the dust of the tomb, will you seek the right for me? Don't eat any cooked trode, Lucio. Just tell me everything you hear about the sacred performance. And ignore anything you hear about a secret society or a death sentence. Rumors say the performance required precision. Performing it incorrectly was punishable by death. A mysterious order protected the right, murdering anyone who performed it without care. Of course, I'm sure those are just rumors.
Before the three, as is my right and my duty, I greet you as the eldest of the brothers Randoro. No one has asked about the sacred performance in a long while, Noir. You dare brave the wrath of the Mirthless Order? Would you risk death to learn my secret knowledge? Very well, the first part of the performance goes like this. One day, in full view of the Noir, the Mayor of Coal Canton, and so he crushed some muck sponge pulp into a netch's tentacles. There, go, and bother me no longer. By my sacred oath, that is the only portion of the performance I am allowed to impart. Seek more knowledge in the Mora, where the bitter green grows thick among the bar. Performance of the sacred rite requires exact preparation. True humor must be taken seriously, so an improper performance demands death. Those who fail find themselves face down in the Hackalow. Well, have a snifter of grief then, Mutsera Swit. Just know that Kraganmore is the ancient home of the Mirthless Order. If your friend performs the rite improperly, he will be slain. Own no weakness or fault. I greet you as one of the performing brothers, Randoro. If you wish to brave the Mirthless Order, that is your choice. Here's the second part of the performance. In response, the Morog of Coal Canton released their Kwama. Bled all across the Anmore and poured their shame upon the ground. Justice does not know sleep, and the honor of your house is yours alone. I greet you as the youngest of the brothers Randoro. The mirthless order will track you, no doubt, but that is your choice. The third part of the performance goes like this. Only when the Mera was burned in a Sujama molag. The mare was put to the Dagon. The Mora was safe to travel again. There, it is concluded.
Do you bring moisture? What have you learned? Quickly, tell me of the sacred performance. Moisten my scales. My scales are truly dry now, my friend. I erect the spine of regret. Someday, I will cool my tail in the river of humor. My quest continues. Be welcome and wallow in the river of humor. Avert your claws and stretch your tails. What is worse than a dark elf slader's whip? A dark elf slader's wit. Dark elves are not very funny. You are drying my scales, audience. Keep your teeth sharp.
The look on your face. You've discovered where the Grandmaster's son is being held? Truly? The honored dead of Kruggamore have been interred in those tombs for centuries. They were built to honor the Daedra in the time of the Chimer. Well done indeed. That tomb complex will be well defended. Take care. The tomb is buried in the mountainside. There's a tunnel that will take you right to its entrance. You can find the tunnel by leaving Kruggamore through the Western Pass.
Avert your claws and stretch your tails.
Move to flank! Now!
Who are you? What do you want with me? Thank the three. Look, I know just how to get out of here. I used to play in these tombs as a child. Follow me quickly back to the city. We must speak to Father. You arrived in the nick of time. Out safely, I see. Thanks again for your timely aid. Together, we've begun the liberation of Kraganmore. Let's get to my father. We'll run these Indoril out of town.
You are trying my scales, audience.
My son is free, and my hands are unbound. Now, the Vanguard will learn the price of threatening House Drez. Accept the thanks and esteem of House Drez. Now that my son is safe, I entrust the second key to Tormented Spire to you. Use it. Stop Tarnval Indoril. I will always be in your debt for freeing my son. Yes, the Vanguard made the error of taking advantage of my noble house. I want that error corrected. Grandmaster Indoril appointed his senior aide to command the Vanguard. I believe the man's name is Captain Dunveril. Kill him. That is the price of affronting the Drez.
You have the gratitude of Sendrez, my new friend. I'd raise a goblet of wine with you, if there was time, but there isn't. Father's given you the key then. Excellent. I'll make a mark on your map. You should find a cave there that leads to the path up the slope. There should be 2 ward stones at the entrance, each attuned to a constellation. The Atronak and the Tower, if I recall. The key should allow you to disrupt those stones, and any others you encounter on your journey. 3 guide your steps.
There is no moisture in your angry stares.
Is it done? Is Captain Dunveril defeated? It is well. You've proven the strength of my great house, and you brought my son home safely. I now name you the Hand of Dres, and offer you my aid, should you need it in the future. To their friends, the Dres are generous.
You are drying my scales, audience.
Quite busy, can't you see?
Welcome back to the fight, my friend. This mountain's been rumbling for hours, and we're stuck out here, blades in our hands, and no one to stab. So, did you get the key from the Grandmaster at Kragenmoor? Now that you're here, we'll take the fight to the mountain. To Tanvor. He's already inside. After he disabled the ward, Walks-in Ash managed to get some troops inside. The ward came back up almost immediately afterward. Damn that old dark elf's hide. Shore's bones. What would we do without you? Bring down the ward and I'll lead the boys in. Go on ahead and find Walks-in Ash. These ward stones are the only thing stopping us. Disable them if you can. I've been better, my friend. Tanval and I have been shield brothers since the war, but Kain saved me. I might have to kill him to stop him. I don't want to think about it.
Your allies have broken through. Press the attack!
The storm rages, but here I am, out of the rain. How goes the battle, my friend? The old protective wards have been restored. We swim against a current that is too strong. Zuth, you're the sun on my scales. The first ward is beneath the ruins just ahead. Other wards are in other ruins, along the approach to the spire. Go swiftly and may the wind be at your back.